So naturally, the attacks on Bernier were left to the CBC itself, Canada's state broadcaster. They have done story after story on the evil Bernier. First, trying to exacerbate the rift between Bernier and Scheer. Now, I get it. Look, there's obviously a tension there. There's tension between the two men. There has been since the day of the leadership vote. There has, Andrew Scheer has insisted on the dairy cartel and policies like that. Bernier was kicked out for calling for an end to protectionism for Quebec farmers. So yeah, there is tension. Fair enough. But the CBC went at it, well, like the Liberals they are. I haven't seen them do the same thing to Trudeau, though, about, going to every single Liberal cabinet minister, every single Liberal MP, and asking them what they think about Trudeau groping the tush of a female reporter in BC. I haven't seen the CBC going to every single Liberal MP and asking them what they think should happen to Iqra Khalid, the Muslim extremist MP who was caught giving a high honor to an anti-Semite, not once but twice. And wouldn't you know it, there he is with Trudeau too. Khalid apologized yesterday. We'll talk more about this today with Anthony Furey. It was an accident, she said, an accident both times, she said. That's good enough for the CBC. No need to flog a dead horse. But let me show you the lowest part here. This shows you the deep corruption of journalism at the state broadcaster. After going on about Bernier, look at what the CBC said.
Youth will not!
Also significant is the timing. Bernier chose to send his messages on the first anniversary of the riots in Charlottesville, Virginia, a milestone for people who believe whites are under some kind of cultural attack.
We did reach out to Maxime Bernier today to see if he'd talk, Rosie, but he didn't respond.
What? Nothing in Bernier's tweets talked about the United States or about race, other than to positively say he supports all races and ethnicities. Why on earth did the CBC say that Bernier chose to make his comments on the anniversary of a U.S. racist march? Bernier has made similar comments before and after that arbitrary date too, but the CBC, in true state broadcaster propaganda fashion, true Pravda style, they said that Bernier chose that anniversary. Now, they immediately admitted that they hadn't spoke to him, as you saw, but so what? They just made it up, and they showed that racist riot video just in case you were too thick to understand their insinuations the whole time. Bernier is a racist, you guys. I wonder who he's trying to talk to. Let's play some racist riot footage. Yeah, maybe it's that. They're sick at the CBC. They're sick. They're fake news, aren't they? Well, we're talking about tweets. Let me end with 3 tweets. Here's Bernier replying to that fake news smear. He wrote, "Just saw this report which implies a timing between my tweets last Sunday and some violent demonstration in the U.S. How do you know that I chose to send my messages on the first anniversary of the riots in Charlottesville? This is despicable fake news." It is despicable. It is fake news. But then again, when Rosemary Barton is such a fangirl of Justin Trudeau that she literally takes selfies with him and puts those selfies in, I don't know, in her scrapbook or in her hope chest under her bed. I don't know, maybe she puts that picture up in her locker in high school. He's so dreamy. What do you expect from a journalist like that? That's super gross. Well, she replied to Bernier, and it's amazing. She wrote this: "How do we," she misses a word, "know, how do we know you didn't time to coincide with that anniversary, given you won't give any interviews to anyone about anything you tweet? How about you answer some questions and defend your position in front of people? Then we can talk about what's fake. Thanks for watching Real News." How do we know you didn't do it to coincide with some U.S. neo-Nazis? How do we know that you didn't? We couldn't ask you, so we just invented the answer. How do we know? Did you stop beating your wife yet? You didn't say no, so we assumed you had. Unbelievable. Here, last word to Bernier. He said, "Whether or not I give interviews, your job is to report facts, not unfounded and calumnious speculation. You admit you have no idea if there was a connection. I tweet almost every day and was not even aware of this event in the U.S. You were biased and unprofessional." Absolutely true, and I love that Bernier is calling out the CBC as fake news, because we all know they are fake news, and Barton more or less admitted it in this exchange too. That's an excerpt from my daily TV show, The Ezra Levant Show. Normally it's behind a paywall, but I thought you'd like this video, so we put it on YouTube. If you want to subscribe to watch the daily show every day, including always 2 interviews a day, and I read my hate mail, just click on this screen and become a premium member.